Welcome to the viewers. Now we discuss a sequence xn in a metric spaces xd. If we consider a sequence, and at first there are the two categorical sequences here, convergent and divergent. Now today we discuss at first the sequences at convergent sequences in a metric space xd, and let's see what's happened. Suppose if we draw a figure in xd, and if a convergent sequence in xn, if we consider here, and at first we are going to the definitions, and this sequence is convergent, then it must be convergent to a limit point, a fixed point. And let's see how it works in a metric spaces. Then at first if we are going to the definition part, what happens there? Xn is said to be convergent. Then we consider here Xn is called as a convergent sequence. In the metric spaces xd, if we found a member, say whatever may be the member, that's arbitrarily defined as v belonging to x, and such that this matrix functions d of v xn that will be converged, that will converge to 0 as n tends to infinity, or limit as n tends to infinity v d of vxn that will be equals to 0. So it is our criteria, and now we discuss its and alternative definitions. If we say it, what happens there? Let's watch. And now here, if we observe this limits converges, that means as n tends to infinity, xn converges to b. That means here this 0, if we set up with the analytical definitions of the limits, then so we consider a very small quantities as epsilon. So here a given epsilon, that's a positive quantity greater than equals to 0, we find an index. If we set this index as n which satisfy this distance d, that means here if we take v as a limit, v of xn that will be less than epsilon when a small quantity is n that will be greater than equals to n. If we say this index are very large quantities, this n must be greater than, even the larger than this quantities. So we clear it as an infinite situations here. That clears this idea as n tends to infinity. But here we set up this type of ideas as n tends to infinity. And alternatively, that is, we can say it, this xn a convergent sequence in this matrix spaces xd, that's a weight. If we take v as v is belonging to the spaces x, obviously and this type of elements, this V is called as a limit points of, that's a limit of xn, and that is this type of situations happen, these and these. Limit as n tends to infinity, xn certainly be equals to v, and in these cases when we considering these ideas we can set this type of two things. Either we proceed in this way, or another alternatively we can use this type of definitions, and it's a very much useful ideas when we considering this type of problems and when we solving this type of problems. So in this way we end our discussions today. If you like this video, like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.